Okay, hello. My name is Ash. Ashley, I go by Ash. So I'm yet another numerology person on YouTube now. And I'm doing that because there's a lot of misleading information, and also people just want to hear more, whether it's from a different person, the same thing or not. They just want to hear it more and more. That way it verifies what's happening with them. I know when I first got into numerology, I couldn't believe the things that I was hearing, and I found it really helpful and comforting to know that other people were going through it, that there was obviously some kind of research behind it, especially if it's like the same thing that's coming from all these multiple different avenues. I find I'm the type of person that I'm very scientific. I love science. Science is super cool, but that don't think that that means that I'm not spiritual, because I actually firmly believe that there's a level of spirituality that is very scientific. It's just it will never be recognized by how scientists are, in this day and age. Maybe one day, but I mean, how are they ever going to test to see if those things are actually real? Anyway, back to it. So I'm going to start off with the basics. So this one is just going to be explaining numerology in general and then calculating your life path. So numerology it's just the study of the vibrations through numbers and letters, just like music. So Pythagoras thought of the Pythagorean theorem, which is used for music scientifically. So that's actually proven. But it's the same basis. It's the exact same basis. And he died before he got to finish his studies. So other people have picked up on his work centuries later, of course. So it's always going to be considered one of those things that can't scientifically be proven, except all it is a means of therapy. So when people are saying that, oh, they don't believe in numerology, it's like, oh, you don't believe in therapy. All it does, just like a regular therapist has, is they've studied, let's say some psychologists studied years and years and years of people, how they react to certain drugs, how people have reacted from doing drugs in their youth, how people have reacted from certain traumas. It's the exact same thing with numerology. They've studied the vibrations of how things have turned out for these vibrations in a multitude of different avenues. So I know that sounds really vague, but I'll get into it a little further. The general consensus is it's like psychology. They've studied generally what happens to people that have lived these vibrations before. That's the general knowledge on it. But the technical terms, obviously I'm not like a mathematician or a scientist, but essentially in very summarized words is that they've actually gone through each number. So according to Pythagorean theorem, there's a number letter chart. So it's actually based off of the numbers, but those numbers relate to certain letters. And with the numbers as well as the letters, how they've planned them out, I guess, or how they've seen them, you end up getting different sounds from each vowel, right? So, you say ah, it's easy, it's free flowing, free breath. It's going to cause a different impact on your life. My name is Ashley or Ash or whatever, right? You say that and it's very free flowing until sh, right? The sh, the sh is very abrupt, consonants. So it just impacts my life by those vibrations, by those energies, by how people talk to me throughout my entire life. And then it's also based off of like your birthday, because the vibrations actually come from the letters, or from the numbers, I mean, sorry. I'm also not going to edit my videos because I'm not a big fan of like pretending, I guess. I like to just be me. I'm not going to write a script. I'm just going to blurb on about whatever I plan to talk about that day. So if I've missed anything, please just let me know any of your questions, and I'll redo this video. And I'll get that extra information out there, or I'll just comment, whatever. Yeah. So let's go on to your life path, because this will tell like an extremely large amount of your personality. And this is what I felt the most out of all of my numbers. When I first heard that I was a master number 11, and I read all the descriptions on it, I immediately felt it, and it blew my mind, and it made me feel like I wasn't alone. So master number 11 specifically is probably the most difficult number to have, as anyone who knows that they're master number 11, they know. A lot of them have had traumas in their past. Any of the master numbers have probably had some kind of traumas in their past. They've dealt with a lot of stuff throughout their life that is a lot of turmoil, and then bad things just keep happening to them. But it's also like they feel really out of place. And specifically to me, it said that I felt like I was an alien, and I was like, my entire life I felt like I was an alien. So it can do that for you. So I would advise to just try it, especially if you're not happy with your life. If you struggle at all, I would say please look into numerology, because it's really cheap therapy. It's free. Watch my videos and it's free. And believe me, you can help yourself. If you honestly listen to the things that I say, you will be able to help yourself and live a full life. Happy. Not all the time, obviously. Everybody needs ups and downs. But, okay, life path. So my birthday is April 4th, 1992. I'm 28. I don't care anybody knowing that. So I'm going to just write it down, and I'm going to let you guys write with me. So I've written down 04, like 0404, 1992. So what you're going to do is you're going to do them separately. Like they're 3 different categories altogether. So a lot of people, they just go, like if they have my birthday, they'd be like 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2. It's wrong, because it could actually end up saying, like mine, let's say, it could end up saying that I'm a life path number 2, which I'm not. And if that happens, you're going to read the wrong information. You're going to hear the wrong information about yourself, and you're going to pass off numerology as, just basic knowledge. And it won't be able to help you. So, I would go. I know they always show like the 0 pluses, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. It just helps better understand. I also really like writing things down. It feels good. With the birth year, you will do like that whole number 1, like 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2. To get your, like, you'll probably get a double digit, and then you add those 2 together. That's how you're going to reduce down. So like 1 plus 9, 10, 19, 20, 21. Okay. I know, you're just watching me, right? Cool. How interesting is this? but I'm hoping that you're doing it at the exact same time as me. Okay, so you're gonna go. Okay, I didn't plan this out very well. It's backwards. So 4 plus 4 plus 3. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. That's my life path number.